Good morning, students. Today is the your topic microcontrollers. Pin descriptions. Microcontroller is 8051. 8051 microcontroller is the pin description. It is a 40 pin ICs. These are pins in the pin diagram. These are 8051 microcontrollers. 40 pins is the VCC of the supply voltage and 20 pins number is ground pins, and these are other pins are description in the this pins 1 to 8 1 to 8 pins are known as port 1. This port does not serve any other functions. It is internally pulled up bidirectional input output port. These are the 1 to 8. P1.0, P1.1, 1.2. These are the pins of 8 pins. And next one is pin 9 to pin 9 is it is a reset pin. It is a RST is a reset pins. And next is pin 10 to 70. These pins are known as port 3. This port serves some functions like interrupt, timer, input, control signal, serial communications, signals, read, write, and transmitting and data, etc. These are the pins. These are read, write, TXT, interrupt, INT, and INT1, INT0, read, write. These are the pins of this one. And next is pins 18 to 19. 18 and 19. These pins are used for interfacing external crystal to get the system clock. These are 18, 19 pins. XTAL and XTAL2. These are 18, 19 pins number of 8051 controllers. And next is pin 20. These pin provides the power supplies. These pins is power supplies. These two pins 20 and 40 number pins. Next is the pin 21 to 28. These pins are known as port 2. It serves as input output port. Higher order address bus signals are also multiplexed using this port. These are 21 to 28. 21 to 28. These are pins A8 to 815. And the pin 29. This is PSEN pin, which stands for the program store enable. Program store enable. It is used to read a signals from the external program memories. These are the 29 number pins PSEN. And next is pin 30. This is a EA pin, which stands for the external access input. It is used to enable disable the external memory interfacing. These are enable ALE program enable and disable pins. And next is pin 31. This is ALE pins, which stands for the address latch enables. These pin used to enter the address to the microcontrollers. And next pin is 32 to 39. These pins are known as port 0. It serves as input output port. Lower order address and data bus signals are multiplied. These are the 32 and 39. 32 to 39. AD0, AD1, AD2 and AD0 to AD7. These are the pins descriptions of the 8051. And last one is 40 pins. These are supply pins 40 and 20 pin. Next is 8051 features, architecture features. We have seen the internal architectures 8051 controller above above sections. Note the external and note some features like internal ROM and RAM will vary. 8-bit CPU with 2 register A accumulators and B internal ROM of 8 kilobytes. It is the flash memory that supports in the system programs. Internal RAM of 256 bytes. The first 128 bytes of the RAM, that is 00H to 7FH address, is again divided into the 4 banks with 8 register R0 to R7s in each bank, 16-bit addressable registers and 80 general purpose registers. The higher 128 bytes of the RAM, that is 80H to FFH address, consist of SFR or special function registers. Using the SFR, we can control the different peripherals like timer, serial port, or input output ports, etc. And next continues is 32 input output pins. Input output pins arranged as 4 ports P0, P1, P2, and P3. 8-bit stack pointers and processor status words. Program processor status word. 16-bit program counter PC and data pointers. Control registers SCON, PCON, TCON, TMOD, and IP and IE. Serial data transmitters and receivers for full duplex operations as buffer. Interrupts two external the two external and 3 internal oscillators and clock circuits. Next one is 8051 controller memory organizations. These are the memory organization: program memory, read-only memories, ROM, and internal data memories. Program memory is used for permanent saving programs code being executed. The memory is read only depending on the setting made in compiler. Program memory may be also used to store the constant variables. The, the specifies is used to refer to program memories. Internal data memories up to 256 bytes of the internal data memories are available independent of the 8051 controller directives. Location available to the user copies addressing space from the 0 to 7FH, that is first 128 registers, and part of the RAM is divided into several blocks. The addressable blocks. The first 128 bytes of the internal data memory of the both directly and indirectly addressables. The upper 128 bytes of the data memory from the 0 into 80 to 0 into FF can be addressed only indirectly. These are the memory aggregations and external data memories. External data memories, access to external memory is slower than access to internal data memories. There may be up to 64 kilobytes of the external data memories. Several 8051 devices provide the chip XRAM space that is accessed with the same instructions as the traditional external data. And next one is SFR memories. The 8051 provides 128 bytes of the memory for the special function registers SFR are bit, bytes, or world size registers that are used to control the timer, counter, serial, input, output, port, input, output, and peripheral devices. Thanks to students. Thank